Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Francis Rose Art, the channel that is all about art and creativity. Today I'm doing something after a comment on the last video. Somebody asked me to do a video about only black and white. That is something I haven't done in a long time. If I ever did it, I don't even know, because I love to use all the colors there are and even more. So this is something that is really unusual for me, but I started to find it very intriguing. I'm using here some acrylic paper from Fabriano. I really like this one because it's really thick. It got 400 GSM. And I'm using Schminke Academy colors and also some Lucas Herzia or Lucas Krül. Those are some colors that I prefer because I like to be sure that the colors are light fast. So whenever I feel like selling this painting or giving it away, I want the person to enjoy it for a long time. I started by putting some primer, some gesso on the paper. I always prefer doing this even in my sketchbooks. I like the white underground. It also helps to prepare the ground paper, or whenever you use something else like canvas or wood, it's always a good start for a picture. And then I use the color, the black color, pure, but I also have some watered down and some mixed with some pouring medium because I wanted to see what kind of consistency I would like. And to be honest, just to water it down, it's totally fine. If you use pouring medium, the color will shine more, and it seemed to be more black, but I think it's more reflecting. So whenever you just water it down, it doesn't hurt the blackness. And I actually like it a little bit more matte than shiny. Whenever you feel like, however you like it, you do it that way. What is always important to me is to turn the pictures around to see different angles, because sometimes a picture looks good in one angle, but then you turn it around and you feel like there's something missing, like in this case. So I'm adding some more of the cream color, which I really liked, to break up the black a little bit because it was too black for me. And now I'm splattering around the watered down color, and I really like that look. So I'm starting over with the next one. In this video, I'm gonna show you about 4 or 5 pictures that I did right behind each other because I was in a flow and I really actually liked to paint like this. And I wanted to see what happens if I do more than one and keep going. Would they change? Would I find some more ideas that I want to integrate in the pictures? So yeah, just follow along and enjoy, and I'll be right back. You can tell that I like dripping the color on the paper. That is also a look I really love, especially after it dries, but it takes a long time to dry. That's the only negative part about it, especially since I'm in the flow and I want to keep on painting. That's why I made 4 or 5 of these pictures right behind each other and let some of them dry in between. You can tell that I'm using a pencil right here, a color pencil that was a Luminance from Carandash, we say in Germany. That is a really soft color pencil, and I also used a black Polychromos from Faber-Castell, which is a really hard black color pencil, and I really love those kind. I sharpen them real pointed so I can make these fine lines. So here we go to the next one, and I'm starting off with the black again. And this time I'm using a wide brush. When I paint with acrylic paints, I don't tend to buy expensive brushes. The only medium that I use where I use good brushes, not all the time, but sometimes, is when I do watercolor, because you really need good brushes with watercolor. With acrylic paint, you can use all kind brushes. For me, they just need to keep all their bristles. Some of the cheap brushes lose their bristles all the time. That is something I really hate, and then I throw the brush away. I don't use that anymore because I don't want no bristles in my pictures. So these brushes I use here are actually really cheap brushes from Temu, the China stuff. But to be honest, I don't order anything from them anymore because I feel like all the stores in Germany are closing, and I want to support the ones that we have, and I'd rather pay a little bit more. So here I'm starting the next one, and this time I'm using the watered down color again. And like I said, it doesn't make a big difference if you use watered down or all the way straight out the tube or the bottle, like in my case. I like it watered down when I drip it, of course, because that's the only way to drip it. Otherwise, the acrylic color is too thick. And in this case, I wanted to add some more color, more than just the cream color or white. I wanted to add another color, and to be honest, I tried a lot of little pictures like that, like in a little format, just to try it out and to see what kind of colors I would like. And actually, I love doing those kind of pictures, and they are so simple and still yet look so good once they're done. And you can put them all in a frame and hang them up next to each other. They really look pretty expensive. Anyhow, I'm still adding the cream color to this one too, and I'm putting a little details on there with my micron pens. And I also used the jelly roll from Sakura. I use those to put on the white little details. They work on acrylic, so I use them all the time. What you might not see right here in these pictures is that I'm drying each step first with a blow dryer. I use the blow dryer also to dry the gesso, the primer that I put on the paper first. And as you could tell right here, I turn around the picture all the time to see it in different angles and different perspectives, so I can see whenever is something missing in one spot, and I can put it on there. You can tell now that I'm putting on the details with the micron. I really like the fact that you have some big objects and some small lines. That makes the eye wonder, and it makes the picture more interesting to look at because you try to see what's on there. And to be honest, I really like those pictures more than I expected because, you know, whoever knows me knows that I usually love to use a lot of color. So hopefully you like the pictures and my video, and you give me the thumbs up, you subscribe, and I'll be more than happy if you do so. Hopefully I see, hear, read from you next week. Take care so far. Get creative, and bye bye.